No guts, no glory. That is the secret to winning, guys. It's as simple as that. No guts, no glory. If you want anything good in life, guess what? You got to go for it. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to take something called risk. Okay? You've got to take risk. You've got to stop playing it so safe. You've got to push yourself out of this complacency mode, this safe mode, right? And you have to just let it loose. Okay? You have to just let it loose. And most of all, you have to start moving in life, okay? Because it's very hard to take risks, to have balls, to have guts when you're sitting in the same place every single day, when you're not moving around, right? And you're just staying in your daily routine. Lately, I've been traveling a lot, okay? I've been traveling a lot. And some of you guys have asked me about that. Like, hey, why are you always shooting these hotels? Why are you always out? Why are you always traveling? Because I got to keep moving, guys. I got to keep moving. Like, why don't you shoot at home more? I get bored at home. I got to keep moving, right? I just shot a coaching video at home a few weeks ago that I uploaded to my channel. And I just shot one and I was that bored. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I don't like to work from home. When I go home, I want to be home and I want to put my head down and not think about work or content or anything really. I mean, I don't want to do anything but just chill. So I notice when I'm moving around, when I'm traveling, even when I'm driving my car, a lot of people are like, hey, you live in your car? It's like, yeah, I live in my DeLorean, my Range Rover, my Lambo. Yeah, I'm living my cars. Why am I out here? Because I love being outdoors. I love shooting. It's our natural state as men to be outdoors, as humans to be outdoors. We were never meant to isolate ourselves and stay isolated in these boxes that we call homes or apartments or whatever, wherever you're living, right? We were never meant as humans to isolate ourselves and stay indoors like that for long periods of time. We're just never wired for that. Our natural state, especially as men, is being outside, continuously moving, okay? And I did a coaching video on this as well on my Alpha channel about how to keep your levels of testosterone and mojo high at healthy levels, okay, and how to continuously increase them. The way that you do that is you continue to keep moving in life, okay? This is why when you see me, I'm shooting these content videos, I'm constantly outdoors. I'm constantly moving around. I'm constantly in these hotels because I'm constantly traveling, right? Because I like to keep moving. I don't like to sit still. I get bored very easily, right? I get bored easily. I know I'm not going to have this energy forever. I know that one day I'm not going to be able to move around. I'm not going to be able to drive my DeLorean around, especially with it being a stick shift, right? I'm not going to be able to drive this car around forever. I'm not going to be able to move forever. I need to do this now, right? And I need to go for what I need to go for now while I still can. And by continuously moving in life, by never isolating yourself and just staying complacent, staying in one place, by constantly moving, you will naturally become more risk averse, okay? You'll naturally become more risk averse and you will believe in yourself more just by default, right? You'll believe in yourself more and you will take more risks, and you know what? You will go for it. When everybody's telling you not to do something, you will do it, okay? You will believe in yourself enough to take that chance. Whether it's a new career, a new job, a new business venture, a new lifestyle, a girl that you want to approach, a girl that you want to go after, you want to pursue, whatever, right? You will have the self-belief to do that. Even if you fail, it's okay. You will get back up and you will try again. Okay, you will try again. And that is our natural state as well as humans, is to deal with failure, to get back up and try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else, right? To keep getting back up and trying again. The problem is society has pussified us, especially us men. It has pussified us to the point where we quit on ourselves. We start playing victim, right? It's the man's fault. I'm oppressed. I'm a oppressed DeLorean owner. Everyone's oppressing me because they don't like stainless steel cars. I'm being oppressed. I'm being oppressed by these electric cars and Teslas with this new what do you call that car? That new space age looking truck that Elon Musk just developed, right? Or that other Tesla with the gull wing doors, copied straight from the DeLorean, because Elon Musk is such a John DeLorean fan. Puts the gull wing doors on his cars. We're so oppressed, right? Anyway, I'm being facetious, as you know, as you can tell. You have to take risks, okay? Again, no guts, no glory. And that goes for everything. Whether it's the hot girl you want to approach, right? Especially the hot girl you want to approach, right? No guts, no glory. The new business venture you want to go after. The new job, the new career you want to switch to. Maybe it wasn't what you studied in school. Maybe you spent your life studying this and now you want to try something else. And your family is like, nope, better not do that. Might lose everything, right? And you're like, oh, my heart's telling me to do it, to try it. Hey, give it a shot. Give it a shot, right? Try. Try. I can't stand this little bitch behavior. Like people, like, they don't even try. And the ones who do try, they try a little bit and then they fall on their flat on their face, maybe the first 1, 2, maybe even the first 3 times, right? Fall flat on their face and then they quit. It didn't work. It's all a scam. It's a scam, you know? And then they try to piss on anybody else trying. You trying to do that too? I tried it. You know what? It's a scam. Like, wow. Insane, right? Insane. No guts, no glory, right? I could say it a million times. If you want the better things in life, you want the hot women, you want the cool DeLoreans, right? You want to live the life, you want to live the dream, you have to take a chance on yourself. You have to give yourself a chance to win. A lot of you guys, you don't even give yourselves a chance to win. When you see that pretty girl, you just walk on by. You don't even give yourself a chance. How pathetic is that? You don't even stop to say hi, right? You don't even give yourself a chance. I had a student who, you know, and granted he was a newbie student, so I try to give him a break on that. But this was one of the last times that I was on boot camp, and we were at the Roosevelt in Hollywood. Okay, so we're at the Roosevelt. There's a pool at the Roosevelt in Hollywood, as you know. We're going by the pool, right? It was kind of a dead night. And already we walk in, the guy's like, oh, it's dead. There's nothing in here. And I'm like, what do you mean? There are a few people in here. He's like, yeah, but there's only like 3 or 4 people in here. I'm like, man, all you need is one cute girl, okay? That's one person. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need a club full of people. All you need is one girl that you find attractive, you might have a connection with, you might share chemistry with. That's all you need. You just need one. And sure enough, we go to the pool, we walk around the pool area, and there's this girl there, brunette, blue eyes, attractive girl. He's attracted to her, he likes her. And I'm like, there you go. You got your one girl. Go for it. What does he do? He freezes. And he's like, what should I say? Oh my God. And he just stood there thinking about it for so long. It got to the point where the guy like just kept talking in his head, and it got to the point where he talked himself right out of it. I'm like, are you serious? And I like did everything I could in the book to get this guy to move. And, you know, because I've taught students for so long, in this situation where it gets to the point where the student's not going to do anything and he's literally like walking away, that's when I jump in. I try to get him to the point where he gives me all the excuses in the world. She might have a boyfriend. Oh, she looks like she doesn't want to talk to anybody. She looks mean. She looks like a bitch. Oh, she's probably stupid. She probably won't like me. All these excuses. Once he's done with all the excuses, that's when I'm like, wait here, watch. And then I go. And he gave me every excuse in the world. And then I got up. I walked over to the girl. She's a very attractive girl. And you know what I said? I went, hey. That's all I said. She was like, oh, hey. And I said, my name's Matt. And she was like, hi, nice to meet you. Kristen. I'm like, Kristen, I like your name. I go, it reminds me of this TV show, Laguna Beach. She was like, I remember that show. And I was like, do you? And she's like, yeah. She was like, I was still in high school, but I remember. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. We got in a conversation, and I go, hey, see that guy over there? I point at my student. She goes, yeah. I go, what do you think of him? And she was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And I'm like, and I bring him over there. And then I introduced him to her, right? And I said, oh, Jeff, Kristen, Jeff. And I'm like, oh, by the way, she told me where she was from. She was like, oh, I'm from Manhattan Beach. And this guy grew up in Venice Beach, so not too far away. And I go, oh, he's from Venice Beach. She was like, oh, really? Do you know where this place is? He lucked out, but she did a little bit more of the talking, and then finally he jumped into it, and then he kicked into gear. But that was a situation that would have been lost. And he ended up going out with that girl, by the way, and they ended up liking each other a lot. But that was a situation where that dude was walking away from her, right? He was walking away from her, and because he was on my boot camp and he was paying me, I wasn't going to let him do that. And I opened the set for him, which I almost never ever do unless the student is a hard case newbie, which he was. And I knew that if I could get the set moving, that he could basically take over the wheels, right? And I was able to do that for him. But that was a situation where I'm like, dude, no guts, no glory. What would have happened if I didn't open that set? You would have left. We would have ended the boot camp. I would have taken my money that you paid me. I would have ran. I don't do that. I'm a little more ethical. I'm like, I'm going to try to get him the girl because that you're paying me for that, right? And I did. And I'm like, but you know what? Jeff, you could have done that yourself. And Jeff, if you're watching, you know what I'm saying. You gave me permission to use this. So Jeff, you know what I'm saying, right? No guts, no glory. And he learned that lesson, and he was like, from that point on, he remembered that. He was like, even if he gives himself all the excuses in the world of why he shouldn't talk to the girl, he knows that, you know, he's, as Wayne Gretzky says, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, guys. And I'm like, I didn't do any magic with this girl, right? I found her, I could have taken her for myself, right? If I wasn't on boot camp with this guy, I would have done a way better approach, and I could have taken her for myself. I could have, right? But I basically let him take over the set. As far as I know, you guys are still dating, right, Jeff? You guys are still together, still dating. See, the boot camp paid off. Had I not done that, he would not have met that girl because he was ready to go home, right? You're ready to go home, Jeff. You were ready to leave, and you know it. You kept telling me, oh, I'm hungry, let's go eat. I'm like, no, one more set, dude, one more set. No, I'm hungry. I was like, fine, I will do it. Just take over. And that's what happened, and now look, you don't have to eat alone anymore, Jeff. You could eat with Kristen, right? Jeff and Kristen. That's the situation, man. No guts, no glory. Did I work any magic on her, any pickup magic? No, I just was like, oh, hey. My name is Matt. What's yours? Kristen. Nice to meet you, Kristen. Where are you from? It was that simple, right? It was that simple. There was no magic to it. Just turned out she was a cool girl, right? And hey, if she was a bitch, if she was a hoe, if she was like an alpha female, and I didn't feel like working game on her, I mean, even then, I would have turned it around for him because he was on my boot camp. But if I wanted to just abandon it and go home, I could have done that. But, you know, it turned out she was a cool girl. It was a pretty effortless set. Didn't take much work. Right? She was in the right mood to be picked up. She was down to be gamed. It worked out, right? It worked out. Actually, we ended up bouncing her. Remember, Jeff? We ended up bouncing her to Mel's in Hollywood. So we ended up bouncing her to get food with us, and then he continued the set with her, and I went to go look for my own target because now it was like Kristen and Jeff. But had Jeff not been there, I would have taken her for myself. It would have been Kristen and Matt. Right? But good for you, Jeff. I'm happy for you, and remember, no guts, no glory. But as so it goes with life, guys. No guts, no glory. You have to take chances, man. When I left my corporate job, just to get away from pickup right now, I left my corporate job to start my own business, right? To teach pickup for a living. And I had a great 6-figure corporate job. I had a brand new Mercedes, had a beautiful girlfriend. And you know what? I left my corporate job. All of that disappeared. Beautiful girlfriend went away, dumped me. No more job. I was sitting here trying to build a business, ran out of money. All the money I saved in corporate America was gone. And you know what? I had to pick up the pieces. I had to keep trying, right? I told you guys the first, like, not even 2 or 3 businesses failed, but the first dozen businesses that I started, 12 businesses in a row failed, ate up all my income that I had saved. Did I quit? No, I kept going. I kept rolling the dice, okay? I kept rolling the dice. I kept betting on myself because I knew that, hey, no guts, no glory. And sure enough, the 13th business succeeded. It took off, and now here I am, like buying other businesses and jumping into other online ventures that are all profitable, because now I have all this skill from all of my failures. Now I know how to turn businesses around. Now people are hiring me for business coaching, charging crazy money for business coaching too. It's a lot more than my pickup and dating business bring, like as far as that type of money goes. I'm making more from business coaching. So it all boils back to taking chances, guys. Just putting the windows down a bit. But it all boils back to taking chances. You have to believe in yourself. That is the secret to winning, man. The problem is a lot of people don't believe in themselves enough to take those chances. They play it safe. They play to not lose. By doing that, guess what? You do lose, right? You do lose. They just play it safe. They don't take any chances in life. And then they live out a very mediocre and very average lifestyle, right? Very mediocre, very average lifestyle. Okay, they are not living. They are merely existing, okay? Because I've made this analogy before. You're either living or you are merely existing. When you're just basically existing, you're living in fear. You're basically living at the whim of the mainstream media, whatever they tell you. You're like, oh my God, you freak out. You live in fear. Like all these people out there wearing masks, afraid of like catching viruses and stuff like that, or just living in constant fear because they buy into mainstream media, and they're just not living their lives. They're just merely existing, right? They're just merely existing. I'm not saying not to social distance or take precautions or anything like that, but they're not enjoying life, right? And I see that from a lot of people these days. They're just not enjoying life. That's on you for buying into the Matrix, whatever the Matrix is selling you. The Matrix, they are the biggest panderers of fear, right? And keeping you complacent and keeping you isolated. Stay home, stay home, stay the F home. Remember that hashtag, stay the F home. It's part of your constitutional right to move around and be free. Yeah, that's why I'm constantly traveling, guys, because I'm constantly betting on myself. I'm constantly jumping into new ventures. I'm constantly jumping into new experiences, constantly approaching and stuff like that. I like to keep my testosterone levels high, my mojo high, because it makes me more risk adverse. I believe in myself more. I roll the dice more. Does it mean I don't fail? Of course I fail, right? Am I ever wrong? Of course I'm wrong, right? But you know what? A lot of times I'm right. You know, a lot of times I'm right, just as you will be. Will you fail? Absolutely you'll fail. But that's a good thing, because you learn more from your failures than you do your successes. You need to fail. I run an entrepreneurs group in Santa Monica, I've mentioned, right? We have 1,500 people in that group. Whenever we get newbies in there, they always ask, like, what's my advice to them? For a new person starting an online business or any type of business, I'm like, start failing. They're like, I got this one idea I've been working on 5 years. I'm like, F that idea. You got to throw up about half a dozen on the wall. Take 5 or 6 of your best ideas, throw it up on the wall, see what sticks. See what sticks. See what you find the most joy in, where you could add the most value to people's lives. Then go with that idea, okay? Forget this, oh, I'm waiting on this one to work out. No. Throw a bunch up on the wall and see what sticks, okay? Give yourself a chance to win, okay? And when you fail, get back up, son. Get back up. Stop playing victim. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, I'm so oppressed. Stop it, right? Stop it. Be a man, right? Nobody has it perfect. Everybody has their own type of privilege. There's Asian privilege, there's black privilege, there's white privilege, there's DeLorean owner privilege. Everybody has some type of advantage over somebody, right? Everybody has an advantage. Asian guys, black guys, people are more afraid of you at times because you're bigger than everyone, more athletic, right? White guys, you have some social freedom, right? Right? Everybody has their own type of advantage, right? DeLorean owner privilege, right? People like move out of the space so I can put my car in. People like take photos and whip out their cell phones and get a lot of attention, right? So everybody has their own sort of privilege. But you know what? Who gives a shit, right? At the end of the day, it's all about you, what you can make happen. Use what you have to your advantage and start giving yourself a chance to win. Because at the end of the day, like I said, no guts, no glory, and you will miss 100% of the shots that you do not take in life. And you know whose fault that is? That's yours, son. That's yours. Believe in yourself and keep moving in life. And with that said, I'm out. So until next time, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe to my channel. So please make sure you're subscribed as well. And feel free to share my coaching videos too, right, with other like-minded guy friends of yours, so we can really help other guys and reach other guys as well. And if you want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further that I am teaching you guys, if you guys are gaining value from it, the best way to support me is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason why I'm doing that is to protect my content from YouTube. Obviously, they've been taking down a lot of channels lately, sadly. A lot of channels that I really admired, respected, followed, channels that have had just thousands of likes, like a very high like to dislike ratio. I mean, I can't believe they take these channels down, but anyway, who knows when they come after me one day. But either way, even if they do, my content is protected on a private platform, an encrypted platform that I am paying for, okay? So we can never be kicked off of it, but this is the absolute best way to support my work, is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel. And right now, the first month is only $1 for all of my premium Alpha Male Secrets content. It's only $1 for the very first month. And all you need to do to get signed up is simply click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.